And we are live. Hey guys, this is Rob here from RB1S Studios in Marshfield, Massachusetts. And this is our weekly video update for all things that's been happening here at the studios. This is episode number 30 of the Bench Report. And we decided a while back that we're going to be doing it in a video format on a monthly basis or every other month, keeping everybody up to date on what's been going on here at the studios. We took a little bit of break last month for July. One thing led to another. We had, 4th of July, and then there was several other things, including our work schedule for a full-time job was pretty demanding, and it's going to be demanding for a while yet. But we decided to make this little video here today, and we're going to keep things kind of short and simple. We don't want to go into a big backlog of everything that's been going on here because, it gets a little tedious here and there. And so one of the things that we wanted to do was that, as you know, we're big Maschinen Krieger fans. We love the genre, and we love the different manufacturers out there between Wave Corporation, Hasegawa, and now Kyoto, and to a lesser extent Plowmax. But if you've noticed that the Maschinen Krieger in general has, as far as modeling goes, has become increasingly popular over the last few years, especially with some good friends of ours like Lincoln Wright from Paint on Plastic Studio in Australia, and his publications and workbench editions and videos. And lately we've been getting behind Link on some video shorts and putting those up on a daily basis. And of course we have our own little Maschinen Krieger section over on our Discord for RB1S Studios, which has become increasingly popular these days as well. And we decided that we had a series of kits that we had either ordered or pre-ordered from HobbyLink Japan. And what happened is that a lot of them started to empty into our private warehouse. And what's great about HobbyLink Japan is because current conditions in the world with shipping and tariffs and all this other stuff, that they allow an extended period of time to have a storage set up for your private warehouse. So every time a kit comes out, or if a pre-order fills or something like that becomes available, it goes into your private warehouse, and then they give you like a deadline of X amount of days before you can have to ship it. So we extend that out as long as we could, but what we did do is that we had several Maschinen Krieger kits in our private warehouse, and we just up and decided, F it, and just ship them all at once. And so we put them all into our shopping cart, took care of the shipping and the tariff. I got all that squared away, had it shipped out to us FedEx, and it arrived here earlier this week. And in fact, we're just getting the box open today. That can give you a little bit of an indication of how busy our work week has been. We haven't got the package on Monday afternoon, and unfortunately we just got it open today. But what we wanted to do is we're going to do a quick little walkthrough. We're going to share this experience with you of all the Maschinen Krieger kits that we have in this box. And it covers a wider range of subjects and 2 different scales, some of which are in 35th scale, which is more common to armor, and also 1/20th scale, which is common for Maschinen Krieger in general. We have a bunch of new kits here. We have some recent reissues, so a limited edition kit, and a brand new tooling from Wave Corporation here. So we're going to walk through these here today. We're just going to show them off and do a little show and tell for you, and then we're going to get back into what's been happening here at the studios. But the first one we got it's a 2-pack. It's in 35th scale, and it is a 2-pack of the Fireball Intruder. Now this is I guess you'd call it the prototype to the Prowler. So this is, Saf's suit, which is the spacesuit, manned spacesuits that were common throughout the Maschinen Krieger story. And we just got a couple of these. They're 35th scale, easy to put together, and they're nothing much detailed. You just put them together and paint them. And but we like the scale, and for us, it's a great way to get into the hobby or into this genre if you haven't been into it for a while. So there's the intruder set. You get 2 in a pack, 35th scale. It's probably less than $15 or something like that, so that's a bargain for us. Then we also got this one here. Now this one is the Fireball SG and the Prowler. Same deal, it's a 2-pack. You get two models in one kit. The 35th scale, and they're more or less a figure, if you can picture that. But they're great because you can build several of them in a short time, paint them up, and be happy about this. Sometimes they're included with some of the other kits that they have, like the Luna Diver or the Nutcracker or something like that. So, but they're also available in these 2-packs. A lot of times they're limited edition. They reissue them for a month or two, and then you can't get them once they sell out. So we covered that on those. And then we just mentioned it, but this is a big kit. This here is a special limited edition Nutcracker. So the Nutcracker is basically a hover tank or armored vehicle that hovers. It doesn't have tracks on it like a normal tank would have, but it's, since the Machining Krieger is supposedly futuristic or something like that, this has a hover tank aspect to it. So this is a special limited edition. It's the Nutcracker. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. But this is a special edition, the Waldgeist, which means the forest ghost or the forest witch, depending on how you might look at it. But this is the kit. It's a big box, big kit. It's in 35th scale, which is actually, it goes right along with those SG sets, the Prowler, the Intruder, and the Fireball that I just showed you, and the 2-packs. And so now we have another version of the Nutcracker. This is a special limited edition one. This does not come with the SAF suits, although the other version, the basic Nutcracker, does. It comes with 2 of the SG Fireball figure sets. So, but this one is limited edition. It comes with a 1/1 scale patch of this, the Waldgeist insignia here, and it's pretty cool, you know. So that's where we are with that. We got that, and if you guys have been watching some of the Mike Rinaldi live streams, the Mecha streams, he's been building a Nutcracker, and he's been doing some all kinds of customization on it and everything like that, and some of his chipping detail and oil paint rendering painting techniques and all sorts of different things, salt techniques for chipping. He's been going quite extensive on it. So, but we've had this one on the waiting list for a while, and we finally got it. So that's where we are with that. And then here today we got, now this is a more recent reissue. This is also, now this is from the Wave Corporation. The previous kits were from Hasegawa. This is a Wave Corporation, which follows along with the original Nitto style. Although from what we understand, these are all new tooling kits, or at least modified from the original Nitto releases way back in the 1980s, early 90s. So this is a 1/20th scale, which is the more common scale, especially for Wave Corporation. And if you notice that the boxings on these are very nostalgic, and they follow along from their original Nitto roots way back. And but this is the SAF Suit Mark III Type R, and it's known as the Rappoon. And we got these here at the studios, and we're quite impressed with it. It's a great kit. It might be a little while before we actually get to this one, but we appreciate getting these. And out of all the Machining Krieger caricatures, or whatever you want to call it, robots or man suits like this one, the SAF suits are a man. There's a little guy inside of here, but these are our favorites. These are our favorites. We like to build up a little bit of a collection of these. And this is the next one here is the Rappoon, so we're definitely excited about that. We actually got more than one of these, so we're only going to be showing you that one. But one of the stars of the show, and one of the ones we wanted to get, and this is a brand new tooling. This is not a recast or refurbished reissue kit from the Nitto era, but this is a brand new tooling from Wave Corporation in 1/20th scale, and it follows along the same type of vehicle that the Hasegawa Nutcracker is. Although the Nutcracker is 35th scale, this is 120th scale, so it goes with the wave scale of 120 in some of their SAF suits. This is also a hover tank, but this is also a reconnaissance type vehicle that's armed, so it's more like the German Aufklärungs or something like that, a reconnaissance tank or something like that. But this is the Sturmvogel. The Sturmvogel, and this is a brand new kit from Wave Corporation. We've been sitting on this one waiting to get it for a couple of months now. We finally got it, and we're quite impressed with it. We're going to we haven't even had a chance to get a good look at the model today, but we're going to this afternoon when things quiet down here at the studios. But definitely an awesome kit. If you want to get a Wave kit or a Maschinen Krieger kit that has a wow factor to it, and it's relatively easy to build, but it has a little bit of modifications, then everything that you need is in this box. It's a fantastic model. So we're going to get a good look at this today. Definitely glad to have it, and we know that our good friend Lincoln Wright also has it, and he's going to have something coming up in the near future with this model, the Sturmvogel. But that's where we are with that today. And the last thing that we wanted to get to was, other than Lincoln Wright's publications that he might do for his Lincoln Report, first he did Volume 1 was the MK44 series, and then he did Volume 2, which was Lunar Combat, and his more recent series of the Lincoln Report is Volume 3 Hund, or for the Grosser Hund series of unmanned suits. Then, of course, Link has several different workbench editions in both print and digital versions of it for different various, suits and different things like the Falke and all that. But other than that, Link's the only one that has printed material on Maschinen Krieger in English format. So sometimes you have to deep dive because they get some good printed material. But a lot of it comes from Japan, so it's in Japanese kanji. Some of it is hard to get here in the US, but if you know where to look, you can find some of these publications. But one of our favorite series outside of Lincoln Wright is the Maschinen Krieger and SF3D Archive series. Now they have Volume 1 through 4, which sometimes you can get them, sometimes they do reprints, sometimes not. But the Volumes 1 through 4 are highly recommended. If you can get those copies, definitely worth getting because they cover all types of Maschinen Krieger, everything. And it comes from Japanese sources. These publications are right from the source. The founder of Maschinen Krieger, Ko Yokoyama, and also Max Watanabe. If you guys know who they are, this is their publications. It's put out there. This series is put out by Hobby Japan, and like I say, there's a Volume 1 through 4. There's a newer Volume 5, which came out about a year ago. And this one here is brand new. It just came out in 2026 as Volume 6. So we're going to put that up in front of the screen right now. This one's a little bit hard to get right now because it's in high demand. So if you have a little bit of trouble finding Volume 5, now this one is the newest issue, Volume 6. Check out Hobby Japan section in the printed. It doesn't always show up in the Maschinen Krieger section, so when you do a search for Maschinen Krieger, it comes up with a whole menu of all the Maschinen Krieger kits, Maschinen Krieger publications, accessories, aftermarket, everything like that. But for one reason or another, the Volume 5 and now Volume 6, you have to go to the Hobby Japan section and then just type in that you want to look for the Maschinen Krieger or Ma.K in SF3D Archive. Guys, these are outstanding books. You can look past the Japanese writing, the Japanese kanji. They have all sorts of space suits and modifications and one-off type of thing, along with all the models, all the figures, everything to do with the genre. It gives you a wealth of information and ideas. And in fact, the Volumes 1 through 4, our great friend Lincoln Wright was part of the production team on these, and I'm not quite sure if he's involved with volume 5 and 6, but it wouldn't surprise me because he's quite involved with Machining Krieger background and backstory, and now he's become a very high profile person. So he's a good friend of ours from Australia, and we like to get behind Link and support what he does. So you notice that we do a lot of promotions for him on our various social media platforms, and we just want to share all this Machining Krieger stuff with you today because we're about to go on another Machining Krieger deep dive, so we want to get our feet wet with it once again. There's been a little bit of a lull here at the studios this summer. Typically during the summer months everything slows down, or at least shifts gears for the summertime. Everything's hot, nobody wants to be indoors unless you got the AC on and working on models, but we typically hit the gas and start doing stuff that nobody else is doing. Unfortunately, some of our bench time here at the studios has been hijacked from different time to time for one thing or another, whether it be the 4th of July or we're now the commander at our Legion post, so that's been occupying some of our time. We've had 2 separate cookouts to do this summer. In fact, we did a big clam bake. That's a big thing here in New England. Yesterday, that occupied our entire day, and then we had the auxiliary cookout back at the end of July, so that occupied 2 separate Saturdays and weekends, so that occupied some of our time. And not to mention, while everybody else is complaining about it, we can complain about it too. It's been really hot and humid, and it's been really oppressive, like many places throughout the United States and in Europe too, and in different places. It's been a tough summer this year for weather. Even with the AC on, we're sweating through t-shirts. But anyway, that's where we are today, guys. We had a few other things that we're going to cover down on, but we're going to save those until next time. We want to let everybody know where you can find Red Beach One Studios on social media, because lately we've been becoming more and more popular, and that's another thing we wanted to get to, is that our popularity has gone through the roof a little bit, which is great, but some of that celebrity status, we all know that you don't let it go to your head, because with a big fat head you start acting arrogant and acting like an asshole, and we're simply not going to do that. We're just the backstreet guys, loft apartment, 2nd floor, above a business downstairs. We have rules to follow here, some of which are rather a little dicey here and there, but we just play by the rules and we keep a roof over our head. We have a general understanding, but unfortunately we're surrounded by some people that do not appreciate the hobby and don't view the hobby like we do, or some of our audience do, or some of the podcasts do. They promote the hobby. That's what we do, but there's some people that are around that don't get it. they don't get it. But anyway, we're not going to harp on that. We want to keep things upbeat and positive here, and we just want to thank everybody for participating and checking us out and getting us to our so-called celebrity status on some of the social media platforms. We're looking to change things up a bit as we move towards the fall months and into the fall months, September, October, November, before the big holiday rush. So you might notice some different changes here and there. We want to focus more attention on our own content. Not that we're going to stop promoting anybody, because we're not. In fact, we've added a lot of promotions this particular summer for different people, like Jamie Hargo from the Scale Modeling Cafe in the UK. He's become a great friend of ours. If you want to know anything about aircraft modeling or the history of the RAF, check out Jamie Hargo, Scale Modeling Cafe, over on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all those places, because he's got some dynamite stuff. Let me tell you, you want to know about the RAF, and you want to pay attention to things like the new Qatari kits, because that's something that's going to be coming up. We're going to do a spread on them in our next video. For episode number 31, we're going to do a spread on Qatari from New Zealand. But anyway, check out Jamie Hargo over in the Scale Modeling Cafe. Great stuff, and we're becoming quite friendly with him. Anyway, you can find Red Beach One Studios over on Telegram. Telegram is our main base of operations. We do a lot of daily promotions, and our daily blog is on Telegram. We have a tendency to template everything off of that because it's kind of quiet over there. Not a lot of people follow us, but we template all of our posts on Telegram, and then we broadcast it out to other social media platforms like Facebook. You can find us over on Facebook. We have well over 1K followers now, which is great. It's unbelievable for us. And we do several different special interest groups on Facebook, including the Bench Report for Red Beach One Studios, and then we have an armor modeling group. We also have World War II armor in the Pacific Theater of Operations. We have one for the Korean War armor, Vietnam War armor. We have a separate group, special interest group for World War I modeling, which covers all genres of modeling, including aircraft armor, figure, trench scenes, and all kinds of stuff. And then we have one that's specific to paint, weathering, and groundwork, which covers all that stuff. And that's becoming quite popular, by the way, too. So check out Red Beach One Studios on Facebook. We have a great following over there. You can find Red Beach One Studios over on Instagram. Yes, Instagram is a great marketing tool for us. We do all types of promotions over there. We have weekly content, daily content. We do a lot of different things. We get behind some of our favorites like Lincoln Wright or Jamie Hargo, and Uncle Night Shift is another one that we promote over there, and Adam Wilder as well. So we like to promote those guys and get some of their information out there. And you can find Red Beach One Studios over on Instagram. You can find Red Beach One Studios over on YouTube. We have a YouTube video channel. We have a fairly decent following over there, although we're going to try to bump it up a little bit, and we do apologize for our poor quality videos. Unfortunately, we have to use the M1944 Marine Corps issue. Whatever we have is available. That's how we're going to do it. We're not in the position at the moment to get new equipment and upgrade. Unfortunately, we've been dragging our feet with that, and unfortunately, it's right now for us, it's out of reach, unfortunately. But it doesn't mean that we're going to stop. Try it. You can find, we have several different videos over there on YouTube. We have a video channel. We're going to be up to 35, 36 videos now coming up, and soon. This video is going to be dropping as you watch this, and but we're changing up our format on that as well, because in the previous videos we've done as a video premiere. So when the video launches, there's a live chat with that, and you guys can interact with us and different things like that. We've decided we're gonna skip all that, and we're just gonna drop the video. It's gonna arrive in the morning. On Tuesday morning, and we'll just put up the link for you guys to check it out, because the fact is that we don't have a lot of interaction on the live chat, so and it's happened multiple times now, so for us that means it's dead weight. So we got to cut the fat and get rid of it, and we'll just launch the video. We'll post up the link for you guys on a YouTube video channel. You can find Red Beach One Studios now on X. Yes, we're hanging out with Elon Musk, Starlink, SpaceX, Tesla, and all type of modern technologies. We got a great following over there. A lot of good things happening in the modeling community on X, especially from the Japanese market. And things like machining Krieger are pretty strong on X, so we do a lot of stuff with that. We do some content over there, some content that's different on the other social medias, although some of it's similar. But we have a great following on X. We're making a lot of great friends over there. It's an interesting community. It's a little bit different than the other social media platforms. Again, it's high-tech, and it works for us. We actually had some different logo designs and stuff like that using Grok. So definitely good for us. But be sure to follow Red Beach One Studios over on X. We have a great following over there. And then the last place we wanted to give our own shout-out to is you can find Red Beach One Studios over on Discord. We have a Discord server. We have a great group of people from all over the world, modelers from all over the world. It's a great following over there. We do a lot of daily content over there, a lot of different things. We have group builds going on. In fact, we have a group build going on right now for the brand new Tamiya M24 Chafe. That's going to be going until the end of October, and then we're going to have another group build coming up for the upcoming release of the Tamiya RSO tractor, and that's going to be starting in December. But be sure to check us out on Discord. If you want to join it, send us a DM, and we'll send you the invite link because it is set to private, and we have a great following over there. We have a lot of interaction, a lot of people posting up work in progress and different things. We have group builds going on, and we cover all genres of modeling, including armor, aircraft. We now just launched a automotive and civilian section. We do machining Krieger, we have Gunpla and Gundam, we have paint, weathering, and groundwork, we have figures, we have tools and all sorts of things. We have an announcement board, and then we have live streaming capabilities over there on our Discord. So, but we like to keep that kind of low key. So again, if you want to join our Discord, send us a DM. We'll send you the invite link. Okay, guys, this is Rob from Red Beach 1 Studios in Marshfield, Massachusetts. We're going to sign off today. Enjoy your Sunday, and let's hit the bench.